My name is Johara Abdin, and I come from Ethiopia, and I was born in Mandafara, which is right now is Eritrea, but it's a small town like 1.5 hour out from Asmara, as the capital of Eritrea. But I was, when I left home, I was 13 years old, very young, and left home because it was a war, and my dad, he was worried about us because we have to leave because he doesn't want us to die. So I went to Sudan. My sister, she was in Saudi that time. She has a chance also she have to leave. So my sister, she get me out of Sudan. It was only not long. It was only 3 weeks. After that, I went to Egypt, and I've been so many places, and Germany, I've been in Kenya, Saudi. I got so many experience, but I had no opportunity to work, to get a job, because there is no way you can get a job. They just, you have to spend the money in the country and state. They cannot give you free. So I wasn't, I don't know what to explain. But the thing is, everywhere I go, I have to learn the language, and I'm young, so it feels like wasting, like instead going, like for example, instead learning one area, growing with my family until like 21, at least 21 now, until finish high school, go to college. That's supposed to be, that's the regular life, and I think in human being. But I didn't get a chance. Sorry, I didn't get a chance to get that point. What happened is when I left home, so I have to search where I'm going to live, and I'm not with my family, myself. I have to leave. I have to go Egypt, and Egypt was, I learned the language, I learned the people, I learned. Also, I went to school there as a second language, and I learned. Also, I went to school, London business, which is for travel agency, because I like to travel, So I graduated for that, and also Saudi. I have to go. My family was moved there. My mom, my dad, my sister, my sister's kids. Everybody. It was like another home to us. Every family almost was there. So, but in Saudi it was difficult because you don't really act a lot the way you want to be. To get a job, you have to work at home. Nobody's going to work. You want to study, you want to learn, you want to do poo. So it didn't work, so I have to leave. Then I tried Germany. I went to school in German as a second language. It was so difficult, really, to learn. So I'm really growing. I'm not, I'm like every year I'm more year coming. So it was really difficult. I went to Munich. I went to Munich. My brother, my sister, with her 3 kids. She used to live in Saudi. Then she have to move on because she want to have a freedom too. Everybody want to have freedom from Saudi because it was not really the place we want to be, because there is you cannot learn, you cannot go out. You can go out, but you have to go. That's not us. So everybody want to move on. So my sister, she took her kids and she went to Germany. My brother also, both of them, they went. So I want to see them, and I look at it. It was so difficult. Most of the people was like tough for me, and also the language was difficult. It was not my favorite place. So I went back to Saudi. So when I went back to Saudi also, I really liked. I had many friends. In fact, my Saudi girlfriend, I had that they used to say that I'm really, I should be happy where I come from, because we have more free, more active, but they're not. they used to be jealous of me, but I used to be jealous of them too, because they had a country, they have money, they have all this, but also they were not happy with that. And I'm not happy also, because I have a freedom and everything in my country, but also we have not, I was not happy enough to be, there, because it's, I don't want to die. Anyway, when I went to Germany, I wanted to live with my brother and my sister with them, but that was not my favor, like I said. So I went to Egypt. In Egypt also there's a lot of million people. They don't have no job. Oh, even though they have a job, it still wouldn't be a job for me too. So I have to leave. I have to go back again to Saudi. So everything was like amazing. Then I have to go to Kenya, and Kenya was the most difficult. Like, people, they were nice, and everything was good, but you cannot have a job. And then you go on the street, and they ask you, where's your ID, who you are, and all this. It was 2 years. I stayed there, and I appreciate the country and everything, that I have to leave. So I went back to Egypt. Because in Egypt we have a place that wishes, my sister, she has a kids, they went to school, they were going to school, so they have, I have a place to stay there, so I had no problem. So that's the only way I want to leave. I just want to have a job, to work, to take care of myself, not, asking, waiting. But I had really great family, because they were same as, I had a great father, great mother, great sisters, and all of us are great. I mean, like, my family is great. So I went Egypt. After that, I really want to come here. I want to come here to America, because America is the best country. I mean, believe me, I used to read about, I used to watch movies, and so many things about America. I knew that the only free country I can be is there, a job and my freedom. So I became a refugee. When I decided to come to America, it was really, good choice for me. Because when I came here, I felt like I had a key. They gave it to me a key, they opened a door for me, I got a job, working free, I feel really free. And then also, working, going out of country, oh my God, I cannot believe it. I learned a lot of things, I went to school, I made a lot of friends. Then I have to tell you one thing, this camera also, it became my best friend, consider it like really, I feel like I'm not alone at all. So what my point is, when I started going, like after I came to the United States, I made a home, so I became free to go wherever I want to go, every country, my country, my Germany, wherever I've been. But the thing is, I learned about the whole world immediately, because I meet a lot of people, and also from all over the world. That was the best thing. I appreciate that I'm out of my country. Oh my God. The thing is, this camera, I had no camera, but wherever I go was everything in my mind, all the body I met in my life. So I'm happy here in the United States, but I don't know if I should say that. In 2000, when 9/11, that day I was at work, and it was like 8 o'clock in the morning. Then everybody was running. Then I said, I don't know what was going on, but oh my God, that feeling. I couldn't see myself to be here, because When I saw my friend, my co-worker, she said, "Oh, I have to call her. I have to call my daughter. What happened? What happened? There's something bombing. Nobody understood what was going on. So I was like completely sad to see American people like worrying like me. Oh my God, where am I going to go now? I have no place to go. So since then I just kept worrying about me, about the whole world. So I got my camera and I started shooting everywhere I go and start shooting the homeless.